Zone, got something for you. Got something for you. I told you I was gonna introduce y'all to my team. Here's another little part of my team. This is my producer, my videographer, one half of my videographer, my music video man, one half of my video music man, the guy who's featured on some of my songs.
Yes, sir.
He goes by the name of J Gator, the legendary.
J Gator, J Gator,
J Gator, J Gator, J Gator. Okay, J Gator, let's get straight into it.
Let's get to it, man.
Okay, straight off the bat, where did you get the name J Gator and what does it mean?
Alright. My nickname Jay, the first off. That's my nickname. When I was born, my older cousin, which is my mama niece, she gave me that name when I came out the womb, said I look like a J. The Gator came from when I was younger, was in this rap group that was called Down South Gators. And that was just the name that they gave me because I was kind of a little bit more wilder, you know, than the other two were. So to put the J Gator, you know, together. And we always like represented alligators for some reason in Alabama. I don't know why, but that's just something, you know, we did. Cause that's where I'm originally from, Selma, Alabama. And that's where I got it from, man. Like, it's just that simple. So, and it just stuck with me all this time. So that's how you get J Gator right there.
All right, yeah. So you originally from Selma, Alabama?
Selma, Alabama, man. You know, home of Bloody Sunday. I know a lot of people know about that, like Selma to Montgomery March that they did. Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Okay, with Dr. King and
yeah,
right. They had a movie about that, right? Selma.
Yeah, they had a movie called Selma. Then they had another one called Selma, Lord Selma. You know, yeah, I got some little interesting stories of that. You know, growing up down there with that stuff, man. You know, yeah.
Well, look, tell me this: how did you come to New Orleans, man? If you're from Alabama.
My grandmama, my auntie, I got auntie and a lot of cousins here, and my grandmama once lived here till she passed. So I was actually, man, it's a long story why I ended up there, because I've been there since I was 19, you know. So I come down here to get away from something else, actually. But my grandmama had already passed. She died right after Katrina, and you know, I come down a few months after, you know, and I just been down here since, you know. That's what, still got my accent. People always ask me about the accent too, and I've been out here all these years, you know. But that's how I wound up down here, man, trying to escape something from my hometown. And I always loved New Orleans anyway. I've been coming out here since I was a baby, you know. So.
All right. What made you get into music? Have you been into music ever since a child? Like, how was your childhood like when it comes to music?
I'ma just say this, man. Listen, man. I grew up listening to reggae. I couldn't listen to rap. Grew up listening to reggae, but I didn't have no interest in doing music. Growing up listening to music, and I didn't gain interest to actually doing music until I got in high school. And of course, No Limit and Cash Money Records was the biggest influence. Mainly Cash Money Records. That was the biggest influence, and I was the youngest person doing music during that time in my city. You know, I could freestyle real good back then, you know what I'm saying? And I just kept doing it, you know what I'm saying? And still doing it till this day.
Okay, so how long have you been actual rapping?
Since the year I can't remember, but I'm gonna say 2000, either 2002 or 2003.
Okay, and when did you start producing music for others and yourself?
Around the same time. All that stuff was just natural, man. I was just so infatuated with the whole process of music. Was my first time going in the studio. I saw all the equipment they had, and it was actually a professional studio. And I was like, shit, I want to do all this. I want to make beats. I want to record, and when I be at home, you know, we had a program back then. It was called Magics, and of course Fruity Loops. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people kind of now just getting up on that, and I always knew Fruity Loops would become industry standard. But I was already using Fruity Loops, and the recording program was Magics back then. So I was making beats then, and recording myself. Like, you know, I'm a 03 to you know, on to now, you know. So yeah, I've been doing it ever since I started rapping.
Okay, name some of the people you work with.
I'm gonna name the people here because I didn't really want too many people I work with in my hometown, but my partner J from my neighborhood, I actually started him rapping. My little cousin, when I moved here, and my OG Trigger T. But when I moved here, man, I got in the mix with some Cutthroat committee members, 12 o'clock, with Trinity, with Cutthroat committee, J-Dog from Black Menace, Threat from Black Menace, Misdemeanor from PNC, my little brother here, Young Harvey. It's a lot of people, man, I can name here. Real Talk members, Jay Vicious, man.
Name some people you done music videos for.
Reggie, Young Harvey, Real Talk, Rich August, Elo G, Really Real, aka Poppy Chulo.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Chulo.
Blu-ray Libo, his brother. Damn, who else I done did something?
Let's stop right there, man. Man, that's actually how we met, through this guy named Anthony, man.
Yeah,
rest in peace. Me and Anthony used to work together at my day job in the restaurant industry, and Anthony has passed on since then. But before he passed, he introduced me and Mr. J Gator.
Yeah.
And Anthony will be really, really proud of us right now and how we got together, and both our stuff has really taken off.
It's taken off, and then look, I forgot to say Safari Gatah. That's the big dog right there. I done music with Safari Gatah, So Loser. Can't forget about them.
12 o'clock?
Mall Boulevard. I got songs with 12 o'clock. I have songs with 12 o'clock that has never been heard that I actually made the beat for.
Who is 12 o'clock for those who don't know?
Man, that's Soulja Slim cousin.
All right.
Yeah, that's Soulja Slim cousin. Soulja Slim daddy and 12 o'clock daddy brothers. So they first cousins. So
you never did music with Lil Soulja?
No, but I've been in the studio with him.
What about the sister?
I used to record.
Peaches.
I recorded her first project in Soulja Slim studio in Miss Linda them house. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to Peaches, Lil Soulja, Miss Linda. You know, every time I came by there, it always embraced me, made me feel welcome when I, entered in there. So, like I said, them Soul Loser guys, them my people, man. Mall Boulevard, especially him. That's the prez. They call him the prez. They out of Shrewsbury. Sugar Nuts, Yeah, man. So I done stuff with a lot of people, man.
You ever done concerts, music events?
Oh yeah, man. Man, I started off, man, before I moved here. The little these little artist showcase they be having here. Before I ever did that, man, I was performing in front of hundreds of thousands of people. We have an event every year in March called the Jubilee in my hometown in Selma. I did that like 2 to 3 years when I was young. And then before I left, when Juvenile left Cash Money, he went on the UTP tour, and he had a concert in Annie, Maine, Alabama. I don't know exactly where that was at, but I know we got there, and we opened up, for the UTP artists. And that's how I met Mina and J-Dog and them, PNC and Black Menace and them at at Juvenile Studio and Black Medicine Studio Uptown. So, you know. Oh, rest in peace to BTY Youngin. I did some songs with him. And my boy Jay Jones is now signed on Young Money. You know, that's J Dog's son, you know.
So is it fair to say that you're a big dog in the game? You just been in the background. You've been like,
say, man, I'm too humble with it, man. If people want it, that's what people want to classify me as, they can classify me that, man. But you know, I'm me. I'm just J Gator in the game. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's it.
All right. Well, tell me this. What is the you have a company, a production company, or whatever it is? It's 6810
No,
Solutions.
man. No.
If I'm saying it wrong, correct
yeah, you said it wrong, man. It's 6890. It's 6891 Solutions.
68.
And for people,
91 Solutions.
There's don't you know? Cause you know people
break that down, man. What that mean?
Man, basically, it's just the year I was born reversed. I was born in 1986, at the end of 1986, so, you know, that's just the year I was born. Something simple.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, man, you know.
Oh, okay. So if anybody wanted to reach out to you for a collab or some music video or producing some beats or whatever, how would they get in touch with you, man? What's your info?
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Okay,
y'all gonna put in JAI space GATAH. So that's J Gator. You know what I'm saying? You just get me like that, and then jgator@gmail.com. So everything's simple when it comes to me, you know.
Okay. Okay. Well, let me ask you this. You know, it wouldn't be right if I wouldn't close this with a no judge zone question. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
If you had to pick one, this is a New Orleans question.
Okay.
No Limit or Cash Money?
Well, it's tough. I'm gonna say Cash Money though.
Why Cash Money?
Because they was young, man. You know, they had Lil Wayne and Turk. Mm-hmm. You know, when I was young. So even though they older than me, but you know, there was like, God, they got some young rappers that's really going in, so I'm gonna say Cash Money, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course.
Okay. And last but not least, save the best for last.
Mm-hmm.
How did it come to be? How did you start doing collab work, edit, uploading, producing for Mr. No Judge Zone himself? How did that come to be?
Oh man, I'm gonna just tell y'all, this is crazy. When Real introduced us, it was brought to my attention. So you reached out. I know he had after pay, so it had to been a year for you to reach out to ask me how much would I charge to film these interviews. I ain't have no price for that because I ain't never filmed an interview before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you put me off for a while.
Yeah, and I could never come up with a number.
Because it was different for you.
It was different, and then just doing so much other stuff, it wasn't resonating with me at the time. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And he reached out again. I got his thought. I'm like, damn, man, that dude, he must really want to, deal with me with this. Like, and it was just crazy because the first time we talked for a while. Mm-hmm. Well, it wasn't for a while. I know after the first time when we talked again, then we talked for a while, and I realized how good of a person he was, and I was like, okay, whatever he want to get done, I can kind of, I could do something. You know what I'm saying, pertaining to that, with him, because I ain't feel like you was gonna mess me over, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they kind of like brought me out my shell, because most people I'm gonna be in my shell with when it comes to doing this, because you get messed over a lot doing this type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So.
Are you happy we started working together?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
I'm happy to know you, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man.
Yeah, so, it's a blessing in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? Because you reach out to me. When I went through stuff, you made sure you called and kept in touch with me. Nobody else did it, you know what I'm saying? And I respect that, so it's like, man, I ain't gonna say paying a favor back, but okay, he's showing me like he really want to do something with me. So that's enough inspiration for me for wanting to do some stuff with you know what I'm saying? And that's how we got to here. And we gonna keep on going with it.
Okay, now that you say that's how we got to here. Now that No Judge Zone has taken off, how do you feel about it? What you feel about it?
Oh man, it's wonderful, man. I love it, man. Now I've been stopped because I know, like you say, you kind of base your stuff off of soft white underbelly. I don't have to watch soft white underbelly no more. I can watch No Judge Zone.
Right.
Because I don't even watch soft white underbelly no more, but I do sit up there and wait on No Judge Zone to drop their stuff. And not just because this a person I know that I'm associated with, that I call a partner. This my big dog. You know what I'm saying? But the shit, you got some stuff. I like to hear it on soft white. She my partner doing it now.
Right.
So let me watch this stuff. Yeah.
Shout out to Mark. Shout out to Mark. That's my mentor in my head.
Yeah.
And I followed his blueprint, and I got together with a team, Mr. J Gator, and we worked together. We made this thing happen. Now it's a success.
And the music is fire, man.
Yes.
Ain't No Judge on.
We mixing the music with the interviews.
Yeah.
And that's what made it so different.
Right.
It made it pop. Because nobody.
Exactly.
Yeah. Nobody's doing what I'm doing.
Say, you had a vision.
Right.
A vision that I didn't have.
Right.
Even though, and it's crazy, because like when you told me, remember I told you years ago, I was actually doing it in J-Dog. Well, him and Mina was the first people, because I was going to do something similar. It wasn't gonna be like this. It was just, I don't know. I think it was gonna be kind of like a doc.
Mm-hmm.
It was gonna be called Living Lost Souls, and I was gonna, cause I used to do a lot of stuff for the homeless people. I was gonna go out there. I just wanted to know how they got in the situation they did, because I feel like that's the best teacher. You know, especially experience. I can't learn them from a rich person.
You told me that. You said the only thing you can learn from a businessman is how to make money.
That's it. But I can't learn how not to lose it. Shit, they ain't lost it.
Right.
They bid me, they rich, you know what I'm saying? They not gonna tell y'all they secrets. Cause we know how some people get rich. You know, one thing I learned in life, that's why I'm always remain humble. I don't care how much money I got. I'ma still be me, regular, basic, whatever you wanna call it. This is a dog eat dog world. A lot of people misconstrue that. They be like doggy dog world. No, this not Snoop Doggy Dog. It's a dog eat dog. I know y'all done seen big dogs eat little dogs. So that's how business is. And you have to be a dog if you want to be successful. So that means you got to do some stuff that, you know, may not be good at the end of the day. Me, I don't want to do it. I don't want to take that route. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a doggy dog world.
Okay, I'm about to put you on the spot right quick.
Come with it, come with it.
When it comes to doing these type of interview shows, everybody know by now I'm a big fan of Mark.
Right.
But you are a big fan of somebody, and I'm about to bring this name up.
Okay.
And you tell the people why. You are a big Charleston White fan. Tell the people, why are you such a big fan of Charleston White?
Say that man say stuff that everybody's scared to say. Anybody that can say stuff, say anything that we really be wanting to say, but we know it's kind of not like accepted now, and then stand on it. I'm a fan, like, and I ain't really a fan of him. I just like that he speak his mind and don't care what nobody thinks. So, like, we don't know judge on. This is about not judging.
Right, and I do these videos. I don't care what nobody thinks.
So, you see what I'm saying? So, you got a lot of people that judge Charleston White because of his philosophy. And it's only because of, he gonna say what's on his mind. And me, I'm the same type of person. If you hear my music, I'm gonna say stuff on there that most people ain't gonna say. And that's just because IDGAF.
What is that?
I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that stand on that, man, and can stand on it and don't retract, speak how you feel, because everybody else does, you know what I'm saying? But nobody wants to see this people point of view, this person's point of view. Everybody want everybody to see their point of view. Mm-hmm. That's what I know. One thing I know, another thing I know too. Everybody want to be right. They ain't gonna say it though.
You rather don't make me ask this no judge on question.
Man, ask what you man. We talking.
Would you rather be happy or right?
I want to be right.
Why?
Because I can always say I told you so. When something happens, once I tell you so, when I tell you I told you so, they're gonna make me happy.
Okay. What about when you're wrong? Are you man enough to admit when you're wrong?
Oh, of course.
Oh, okay.
Of course. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna even feel bad about being wrong. I just don't want it to be now, oh yeah, I told you wrong. Well, guess what? Had that same energy when I tell you that you were wrong.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because if I'm telling you I'm a person that like me, I got a partner. We gonna say 99.8% of the time we think we right, and that be the case a lot of the times. But we gonna just keep it down since everybody wanna say we're entitled to our own opinion. It just be our opinion. That's our opinion. But if I can produce proof or facts, evidence, then what can you say? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause I know people you can present facts, evidence, stuff too. Or if they get caught doing something, and somebody, hey, this is you on this camera, they'll look at it and be like, that's not me. Man, we seeing your face and everything. How you talk? That ain't me. Okay, all right. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, man.
Here's another no judge zone question. Which one would you pick? Kingdom principles or street principles?
Woo! But I'm gonna say kingdom principles.
Okay, why?
Just because the streets ain't real. That's a figment of our imagination.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Why you say the streets ain't real? They always say they keeping it real.
Well, because we don't even own this. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We don't own this, man. And when we think about kingdom, we think about something that's above.
Right.
Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So it's time to ascend, not descend, and the streets is below.
Right.
We look at, when we think about kingdom, we think about something that's above anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So of course, be a kingdom principle, man.
All right. Well, there you have it, y'all. I'm about to end this.
Shit, no,
interview.
you ain't got to end this, man. We finna keep going, man. Look.
What you gonna talk about? Come on.
Who you think influenced me? Like, who you think some of my influences are with this music, man?
Who are your influences? I thought we talked about that.
No, man, he just asked me, who I like, Cash Money, No Limit.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna tell
well,
people,
who are your music? See, y'all, we can talk like this because we know each other.
Yeah, look.
This won't get edited out.
We don't need, look, I got a tongue twisting style that I do here and there.
Who is your musical influence?
Man, man.
Tongue twister, Mystical. Twister.
They got to do
Busta Rhymes.
No.
Go ahead, you say
Twister,
it.
Bone Thugs and Harmony. And they have a rapper that used to be with 3 6 Mafia named T-Rock. He from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Done with some of my, because when I was younger, when I started out, I had a Twister flow. Some people used to call me Baby Twister. Some people used to call me that. That was my flow when I started rapping. A little fast, speed rap. Then it was more Bone until I learned how to tongue twist. There's a difference between Twister and Bone. Bone, they tend to rap fast to me. Twister tongue twist. He can flip syllables that some of the members in Bone can't do. Except I'm gonna give it to Busy Bone. Busy Bone can flip syllables. And that's what I learned how to do, and then I slowed it down. Just because I had the same incident that Twister had, that a lot of artists, Twister was in the world record book for the fastest rapper, and people in the studio couldn't understand him, so they made him slow it down. So that's how it came to the point. A lot of people still don't understand him. I do. People was telling me the same thing, man, we can't understand what you're saying. Let me slow it down a little bit.
Why don't you give us a little example, acapella? Come on.
I can't right now. I ain't gonna even lie, I can't.
Why you can't?
Because I've been drinking.
You been drinking?
And I can't think of a tongue twister verse.
What you been? I say the one that you said on. I like it when you make it jiggle like that.
I don't know the verse right now.
You don't know it?
No.
Oh.
I don't know it right now.
Oh,
I don't know the
man.
verse right now.
That was a good. That's my song, y'all.
Yeah.
That's the one he's featured on my song. The video coming super soon.
And I'm gonna have him to put a video up there. You can see a semi-tongue twisting thing. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't tongue twist that fast like I used to do. My tongue twisting now is where you can really understand it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Whatever you got planned, man, I'm with it.
Alright. Well, you heard it. You heard it, No Judge Zone.
You know what I'm saying? Great minds, man. When you have great minds around, that's inspiration. I no longer use motivation because I don't get motivated by nothing. You can come up on me. I got $1 million. That don't motivate me, man. Inspire me. You know what I'm saying? For real. Right. Yeah.
Well, you heard it, y'all. This is the second part of my team. I introduced you to the first part. This is the second part. And I'm going to try to get this blended together. We gonna all do something together one day, man.
Yeah.
No Judge Zone
6891
Solutions Chapters Entertainment. We all gonna get together. We gonna do something big, man. Cause with the three of us, that's what made No Judge Zone a success. And I really thank and I appreciate these guys so much. I did not do it alone. I did not do it by myself. So this is my way of giving back, showing thanks, getting them to come from behind the scenes, from behind the cameras, and introduce them to y'all. No Judge Zone, show love in the comments.
For sure.
To J Gator.
Say.
No Judge Zone, I'm out.
And we're gonna have a future one. Y'all put in them comments what y'all want him to ask me, cause I got a lot of stuff I can talk about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let him know what y'all want, you know what I'm saying, to question me about.
You sound like you want some No Judge Zone questions.
Of course, that's what I was actually looking for.
For real?
For sure.
You want some No Judge Zone questions?
I did.
We can do a part 2.
Let's do a part 2 then.
Alright?
Yep.
Yeah.
10-4.
But y'all heard it. Next time, be looking for a part 2. He want them same questions that I give my interviewers. He want me to ask him, and he got it. This is No Judge Zone, and I'm out.
Yeah. No Judge Zone, baby.
You gotta get a shout out to anybody?
Oh, man, I'm gonna just shout out everybody and myself.
Give a shout out to my son Chaz. We looking for him for that R&B music coming. You heard me?
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. Yeah.
No Judge Zone.